Welcome back. My name is Evan Schwartz. I'm with Team VSE, and this is our Capstone project, and you're going to be seeing a playthrough of Violence Solves Everything. And in this episode, we're going to be heading into life support. So you'll notice in the central hub, to get to the next level, you need all of the weapons, abilities, and skills you learned from previous levels. So in this particular instance, I needed both a buzzsaw and the shotgun in order to get into life support. So one of the reoccurring themes you're going to see throughout Violence Solves Everything is that each level you're going to be introduced to a new weapon that's going to give you new abilities, but you're going to be perfecting and mastering your use of weapons you've already acquired. So in this, right off the bat, you're going to be pushed to learn how to not only use the shotgun to jump and the buzzsaw to climb, but you're going to have to learn how to use a quick switch to use both of them in what we call a combo. So in this case, I'm going to be jumping and shooting and switching to my buzzsaw. And this gets me to the first checkpoint in life support, and this appears to be the hull breach section, where the gravity generators are on the fritz and gravity has gone awry. So it looks like I'm going to have to deal with some of these gravity zones. It looks like gravity is pushing sparks and particles in a particular direction, so I'm probably going to have to expect that the gravity is pushing in that direction. It does. Okay, so looks like I've got a lot of play here in these gravity bubbles, so that's going to help me maneuver around in this level. And I get to play with and perfect with these in a fairly safe introduction to these new mechanics. First obstacle is I have this door that I can't seem to get through, but I do see this conduit leading up. So looks like I'm going to have to use another combo move here. So exploring the environment is always going to be an interesting thing. I've got this other gravity zone here, but it seems to push me, so I can't get up that way. So if I can't get there directly to where the switch is, I'm going to have to figure out another way to get there. And you'll notice that I'm using this sort of swing motion where I come in from the bottom or the side to give myself an extra boost. On the top I don't get much boost, but if I swing to the side and back, I do. So at this point I've had some pretty good introduction, and I've had some time to perfect interactions with the gravity bubbles. And looking at this one, it looks like it's going to push me to the right. Let's give that a test. And it does, and it shoots me all the way down. So I'm going to have to... Oh, that shot me all the way down. Alright, so since the shotgun gives me a nice little boost kick here, I'm going to see if I can't run and use that to shoot through the gravity. And that seems to work. So I fix whatever this little thing is, door switch, and it seems to be leading me back down, and it has in fact opened the door, and I can reach my next checkpoint. So I've got some more of these gravity bubbles I've got to work with. I've got another one of those drips, and I can see my conduit, so there must be something I need to get to. So this is a pretty big jump. So this is where being able to swoop in and get some air time is going to be important. There we go. And that gets me to my platform, and if that's a little too frustrating, there's a second way to get up there. This is the primary objective of this section, is I can't get out of it, I can't progress until I have fixed the gravity generators, because I can't get down into this drop section, so I have to do it. But as an alternative way, we can use what we've learned in engineering with our buzzsaw to get some height, momentum, and lunge. And that'll get me here. But I'm still going to have to master and learn how to use combo moves. So I'm going to have to jump, shoot, switch, and get onto my bubble. So after that little bit of stress, we get to a nice little friendly section here where I get to use mechanics I'm very familiar with. And wow, this gravity bubble seems to be pushing these particles pretty quickly. So let me see what's happening here. Ooh, it's shooting me out. Shooting me out. Alright, so in this case, the more energy I put into this gravity, the more it shoots me out. So what you're trying to do here is trying to level set and stop it from pushing you. So other than the other gravities where you want to interact with it a lot to get a lot of that force, in this one you want to interact with it very little. So you want to just skip across the top of it. It's sort of the slow blade penetrates the shield type of thing. And we get to the gravity generator, and it looks like that does the trick, and it fixes the gravity generator, at least for this section down here, so that we're no longer being blocked and unable to progress.
Up ahead, there is a cave-in. Try that vent in the floor to see if you can pass.
Alright, looks like I've picked up another weapon here, so this looks like some sort of a laser gun or a photon cannon. And it
Great. Interesting. That is a funny place to put a door switch. You can use the photon cannon to supply power to these types of switches. You should probably activate it.
So what we're starting to see, and I know that you guys haven't, through the tutorials, read the quest objectives. I can't get up that way, so maybe that's what the switch does. We're starting to see weapons scattered about. We're starting to see enclaved areas constructed or built in the ship. We're seeing door switches in very weird places. So something unusual in the extreme has happened on this ship. So a little bit of the story is unfolding for us.
My sensors indicate there is another oddly placed door switch below.
So we hit our next checkpoint, and they said there was a door switch below. We'll go take a look at that.
You know, that is really quite odd. These switches are not on the main system diagnostic schematics.
So we're getting a little bit more of this story here. So I'm going to need to jump to get back up so I can get on this wall. And as you can see, I'm jumping from right to left, swinging, thrusting up. I see another opening in the floor. Let me take a look at that. Yep, there's another switch. And we hit our next checkpoint.
This is a light bridge system. Shoot the end of the photon cannon beam, and a walkable platform will extend. But be careful, as the platform will only stay usable for a moment. Make your way up and over to retrieve a power core. And don't forget to trigger the door.
So in this section, it looks like we've got a new mechanic here. These light bridges that create these force fields. I have to... And then I can walk on them, but it looks like they're fading, so they must not last forever. And they don't.
Oh no. There is radioactive gas present. Quickly get in, get the power core, and get out. But don't forget the switch on the back wall, then head back out of life support, leaving from the second level towards crew quarters.
So I see another conduit heading back around, so I suspect I'm going to have to get up here. And then I'm going to have to make a mad dash for it. And that did open the door. Ooh, platform fell on me there. Alright. Ooh, bumped my head. Alright. Ooh, so we're going to have to do a very complicated move here. Alright, so. Oops. Get a feel for it. And made it. So I've got the power core, and they said I have to get this switch. I see. See if I can make it. Nope, can't make it. Or that's a faster way to do it. And we're back out, and we hit our next objective. Checkpoint. Looks like I've got another drop in the floor. Oof. Okay. Have to jump over here, jump over here, and we're back up. Looks like this is under and through. Structural corrosion detected. Let's take a look at that. What is it? Oh, the floor's falling apart on me. Wait, is that another switch? Looks like it. See another checkpoint. Go ahead and grab that.
There is a weak wall section at the top of this shaft. Use the saw to bust through it.
Oops, bumped my head. And I'm at the next checkpoint, and this room looks like it's got clouds. I'm just going to do a quick rundown. It's got some light bridges, more clouds, lots of clouds. Let me see if I can draw some of these clouds away, because it looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of light bridge work, and clouds have a tendency to get in the way. So we're going to do like the Pied Piper and draw them away so that we've got some room to work. Alright. And what I'm going to do here is make sure this lagger is coming. And then I'm just going to teleport back to the checkpoint. saw a cloud on this section. Oops, didn't hit. Alright, let's get, well, oh, that is disappointing. I've got quite a little following of clouds. Let's go see if we can't draw them all down here. That's probably a better way to go. Get them all the way into this corner as close as I can. And then I'll respawn at the checkpoint. Oops. Not sure what happened there. There we go. Oh, that's so disappointing. Alright, made it. And I have opened the door and unlocked it, so let's see. The easiest way to get back. I guess that's gonna be a faster way. Looks like I might be able to get up this way. And we're through. And that is the life support section. Thank you for watching.